Hello guys and welcome back in this requested video and this fine cool morning. Yes, it's morning time. It's now 7:30 a.m. at my local time. I received this cool, really cool request from this cool fan on my Snapchat. His name is Jason Williams and he's a really cool guy. I've been chatting with him for a little while now and he's a cool guy. Really cool. So he requested his family car or his own car. No, I think his family car. Yeah, it's it's a really unique car. I've never really heard about such a car like this one, but I'm really enjoy. I'm really stumped when I heard about this car because it's cool in every way. It's a family car. Just bear with me here. It's a family car, Japanese. It has the legendary SR20 DET engine and it's all-wheel drive. Can you imagine a family car like this one? It's the perfect combination of a family car practicality and Japanese reliability and the legendary SR20 DET engine. It's from 1991, I think. It's called the Ultima U13 Triple SSS, that's what they call it, or the Altessa version of it, the Japanese imported one. It's an all-wheel drive beast with an SR20 DET engine. What can get better than this? So he requested something similar and somehow better. So let's go back to 1991. Here we go, and let's choose something. Where are the sedans? Really, no sedans now. It's the coupe, everything is coupe. Where are the sedans? Okay, so let's go front a little bit. Nope, not this one. I have to right now. Alright, so far. Okay, let's choose this one then. So it's 1995 here. Alright, so let's begin with this body. I mean, I've watched the specs of the car. It's really impressive. I mean, it's high tech, it's quick, it's reliable, it's practical. What else can you imagine? What else do you want? So I'm gonna try and make something similar to it. So let's start with a aluminium panels, monocoque chassis. It may be maybe the original one, or maybe the Ultima has a ladder or monocoque. I'm not sure because not many websites tell you these informations. So I'm gonna use monocoque, then I'm gonna use corrosion resisting steel, which is the best steel at the time. Transverse, of course. McPherson strut, torsion beam. These, are the regular stuff. These are the regular suspension, but torsion beam isn't really great. So it's compact, yes, it's cool for a hatchback, but for a family car, should you use torsion beam? Because these cars you can use coilovers. Coilovers can only be used in double wishbone or multi-link. Let's see, semi-trailing arm. The semi-trailing arm is heavy, it's not really comfy, so let's use a double wishbone in the back. McPherson strut in front, and why not use double wishbone front and back? It will make the car handle better and it will make it comfortable and cool at the same time and sporty. Okay, so double wishbone front and back. It may be not like the original car. This is, a better version of it, similar and better maybe. +1 quality, and this is the body that I chose. Fairly simple, 4 doors, good space in the back and good space in front. Fairly good. Next, the color of the car. Should we keep it red? Yeah, why not? It's cool. Let me make it shorter a little bit, and let's stretch the wheel arches a little bit also, and the trunk or the boot, as they call it in England or America. They call the trunk, and the boot, England. Okay, so the A-pillar, make it here. Everything so far so cool, right? Okay, and the wheels, What do you think? Chromies? Yeah, chromies. It's 1995, and in the 90s they like chromies. Now let's make it fairly simple in front, because it's the 90s. It's not 2017, so something simple and practical as well. Looks cool actually. I like this one. And we need something square here to go. We can, and yes, as you can hear, I have lowered the music volume. Someone requested last night, or yes, last night, someone requested that I should lower the music volume. So I did. Alright, the grill is looking good. Let's make it sportier with another grill, as you can see. And of course we need fog lights. Cool. It looks absolutely amazing, but I'm not sure about the round fog lights. Let's put the, well, the square ones. Actually, it looks decent. Wow, I'm really impressed with these fog lights, because in 90s square theme is really a thing back there. And this badge, of course, it looks cool from the front, really. And of course, there is no 90 cars without a side indicator, because it was a real thing back there. I'm gonna put another one here, because most cars does have one here. And let's see, the door handles, they should be fairly simple, nothing complicated. Yep. Cool. Alright, door handles are done. Fuel filler cap, I'm gonna make it square or round. No, let's go with the square theme of the car. Okay. Now the taillights. Taillights should be fairly simple too. I've never used this mod before. I'm gonna use this one. The square theme, my friend. Yes. Hello, it's 1995. Fairly simple. Orange, white reverse, and brakes. Fairly simple. Of course, the license plate, or the license plate holder, and the badge again. A single fat exhaust. Yes, because as I said before, the Ultima U13 SSS has the legendary SR20 DET engine. And what? Oh, this car comes with side mirrors. Cool. Okay, so that saved me a trip. What else should we put? Oh, of course, it's 1995. And what car from the 90s doesn't have an antenna? Tell me. Should I put it here, like a cop car, or on the roof? Or should I put it here? Because I remember these cars used to put them here or on the door or something like this. Wow, I love the 90s. A simple time where everything used to be simple. People thought it was complicated to make a electronic fuel injected cars, but it was awesomely good. And now let's see the wheels. Yeah, these are cool. And what else did we forget? Did we forget anything? No, so it's cool. Here for the cab, door handles. tail lights, headlights, fog lights, grille, rims, antenna, license, exhaust, everything is cool. Okay, so now the bit that all of you like. Of course, it's an aluminium block, 86, of course, dual overhead camshaft, 4 valves per cylinder, straightforward. Aluminium, no VVL, cast. Alright, so I'm not gonna make the exact. I like to make the exact replica of the SR20, but I want to make it a little bit more powerful and economical as well. So I'm gonna use low friction cast +2 quality, 8.5 to 1, because this is the correct version of the SR20 DET for this Ultima. This is not the Ultima, but something similar to it, but for the Ultima U13 SSS, Altessa as they call it, it used the 8.5 to 1 compression ratio version of the SR20. And let you use 50, between sporty and economical. I really forgot, is the SR20 DET engine use a variable valve timing on intake or all cams or nothing? Okay, so this is I'm gonna make a better version of it, so I'm gonna say, alright, for all cams. And let me use the VVL also. This is a better version of it. Or you know what? Let me make it simple. No VVL, only VVT. Why not? +2 quality again. Turbocharged ball bearing, medium size, 7 psi, because that's what the SR20 is running on. This one used to be 58 and this one 55. Alright, and this one I'll leave it like this, +2 quality, injection multi-point, single of course. Yes, this version of the SR, or the version that used in the Ultima, used a single exhaust, a single throttle body, not per cylinder. Other versions like the Sylvia and other sports car that use the SR20 DET use as a per cylinder, but this one is the single one. Performance, premium or like regular, I'm not sure. I use regular for a start, 13.5 and 6,000. Start with it. 2.5 inch, high flow three-way, reverse flow, straight through, and +2. So the engine is making 155 horsepower, which is not good. Oh yes, the AR ratio is high. Oh, I need a smaller compressor. Okay, so 42 is good. 42 and 42.5 here, and increase the AR ratio. Okay, and now let's bump the ignition timing a little bit. 2.8 inch exhaust. Yeah, why not? A good camshaft. I think I'm gonna use VVL because VVL can really make a difference here. Right, so 1 and 180 horsepower. Cool, okay. Use a 95 and push the boost. Oh, the pistons are dying. Okay, pistons are crappy. So I'm gonna use hydrocast. Hypercast, yes, hypercast. fast. 10 psi, 11 psi, no, 10 psi is good. And of course 6500. Let's make it high performance one. Heavy duty forged. Okay. Now we can bump it. 7500. Now at least we can bump the turbo size. Okay, and ignition timing. Man, the technology in 1995 was not good, as you can see. Steel, no need. 7000 is good enough. What else should we use? Alright, so 227 horsepower. Okay, so 227 horsepower. Let's stick on that. The original Ultima U13 had a 206 horsepower, so this one is 227. It's not really, you know, a fully on impressive. It's not really that much increase, but it's still an increase. $228, okay. $228, and now the power can go up all the way up to 7,000 RPM, which is good. So you can have all the RPM, you can go fully on to the max, and you can have the power. And the turbos will kick in at nearly 3,000 RPM. Turbos will kick in at 2400 RPM. So you don't kill me in the comment section. This is not a replica of the SR20 D80. I've just, you know, I just took the original specs of the SR20, like the block and you know, the piston. Yes, not the pistons. You know, I took the original size and the block and the technology of it, and I modify it according to the car. But let me just make this one better by adding throttle per cylinder, because this one will give it more response, and look at the difference in power. Good. So far everything is perfectly good. So 237 so far. 237 horsepower. 38. Okay, 238 horsepower and 204 pound-feet of torque. Okay, I can live with that. It's good. Now let's stick it inside this beast. All-wheel drive, manual. Should we put manual or automatic? No, come on. SR engine like an SR20 DET. This is not an SR20, but this is something similar to it. Something with this power. Come on, give it manual. Make it a sporty family sedan. 5-speed, 6-speed. I'm not sure. 200 and let's give it 50, 54, and vicious LSD. Geared LSD. Yes, let's give it LSD. The production units. Vicious or geared? Okay, geared LSD. This one. Hard long life and 225s. Yep. Alloy. Ventilated 3 pistons. Yes, 300 solid 2 pistons. 260 in the back, 265. Okay. Polyclad cooling flaps. 55 here. 4-seater standard cassette, because yes, it had cassette. The Ultima S has a cassette player, not a CD. Variable hydraulic, traction control, ABS, advanced. Alright, progressives, my active. Cool. Family sport, that's what I'm aiming for, and yet this. Because I always use this Riva Tuner program to monitor the temperature of my graphics card and CPU, but it's annoying when I play or when I play with automation. So it's okay now. So the car, they like it. 91.1 points. Cool. Safe, somehow comfy, sporty. Nice. Okay, and now let's see, everything is cool. Brakes are fading a little bit. Okay, so now the brakes aren't fading. Okay, that's good. Okay, so 71% up front, 29 to the back. The brake balance is good. I like alloy, and now let's start playing with the sizes of the wheel. Apparently, you have to increase the wheel arches. Patreon. Ronald Garrison commented on your post. Cool. Yes, I do have a Patreon. Right, what else did we need? So sportiness 99.3%. As you can see, the selling points are. Alright, so this is the best 225. So 225 on both. Sport compound. They want sport compound, okay. Because I do care about selling points. Okay, so that's what they like. I'll give them what they like. 16s, okay. So they want it like this: 87.9% drivability, 92.6 sportiness. That's what they want. +1, good. And now vicious. They want vicious. 100.2 selling points. Okay, so car is getting perfect by the time. They do. They do actually want it to be more to the front. So the 59% front wheel drive, 41% rear wheel drive. Okay. So 5.5 seconds. Okay. Because I want the quickest 0 to 100 time. .5 seconds. Using a 5-speed is a bad idea. So 6-speed. Okay, so it's a manual 6-speed, 244 top speed km/h, and it goes from 0 to 100 in 5.5 seconds. Uses vicious LSD and also +2. I'll adjust the suspension. So they do want I'm actually looking at the selling points, not the sportiness or drivability. I'm not looking. I'm looking here what the family sport customers want. Okay, so they want okay. So far so good. Okay, so that's the best what they want for the. If I want to sell this car, that's what the customer wants. This setup. I mean, it's ideal between drivability and sportiness. It's between them, which is perfectly balanced for what this car should will be used in. So actually, the car looks good, and the engine it looks good. I think. Yeah, it's small inside. I mean, the engine compartment could take bigger than this. But as you can see, and as you will see, it will do perfectly well. The car is fairly lightweight. It's not really heavy. 1,312 kilograms. It's good. It has good reliability, in 1995, and it gets good. It gets good mileage. 25.8 in 1995. Yes, it uses high emissions, of course, because and remember that I used hypercast pistons, and these pistons are designed to lower emissions. Yes, so I've used no, did I use hypercast or did I use forged? No, I used forged pistons, and forged pistons are the worst thing ever for emissions. How about these? So these are more reliable, more smoother, and more lightweight, but they will produce more emissions. Okay, these. So this one is good. Yes, if you want to see what customers want, you can go back to the engine and adjust it. As you can see, if I increase the VVL profile, the customers actually want more power. As you can see, they liked it. So now it's 240 horsepower. Can you imagine selling a knocking engine to anyone? Look, 104 on a 1.4, so they still like it. So they still like it, even when the engine is knocking. Cool. No, they don't want bigger exhaust. They think it's perfect. I think it's perfect. Okay, so this is the final product then. 200 and nearly 240, 239.5 horsepower, 7,000 RPM, redline 7,000, aluminium, 2-liter inline 4, aluminium double plate camshaft, 8.5 to 1 compression ratio, turbocharged multi-point fuel injection, 80% the fuel efficiency. What else? Transverse all-wheel drive, monocoque aluminium panels, 6-speed manual, double wishbone front and back, 59 to the front, 41 to the rear. And now let's find out what's what, as the Jamie Clarkson would say. Alright, so this is the final product then. As you can see, it's looking absolutely good. I'm really impressed with it. And I'm sure that all of you are agreeing with me, because an SR20 DET engine, or similar to it, it's not the same SR because I modify it to make more power and, you know, to make more power and torque, and to make this beast fly off the line. As you can see, it only goes by nearly 5.5 seconds. Less, actually, it's less than 5.5 seconds. It goes in 13s, quarter mile. It's somehow economical, lightweight somehow. Yes, it's lightweight for a four-door saloon. It's very light. I like it, and it's somehow comfy, prestigious somehow, and it's sporty, it's drivable, it's practical. Of course, look at the practicality. It's perfect. It has a good trunk or good boot space, 4 seats. Good. It's fairly good. Let's see how much it will cost. It will cost the company with no profits 15,000. 16,720. Nice. I'm really impressed. Track premium. So you can buy this car as a track car. Nice. Fun premium. They like it. Track car. They love it. 95. Sport family. Pony. Sport. All these markets. They love this car. Wow. I'm impressed. What should we call it? Let's call it. Let me look at the car so I can get an inspiration of a name. This is the hardest bit always of the video. What should I call it? What are you driving lately? I'm driving a Ermac. The Ermac. Yes, in the 1995 they use weird names. So, and of course, there is no car in 1995 with a turbocharged engine that doesn't have the word, of course, turbo. Everything in the 1990s, everything they put turbo word on it. The glasses, perfumes, everything was turbo. And this car is a turbocharged car, so yes, it's a turbo. This one is an Ermac. Yes, I'm not gonna call it SR because it's not an SR20. Ermac 2.0 meters turbo. The variant is alu, which is aluminium, dual overhead camshaft, EFI. What else? VVL, VVT, 95 OC. So this is the final result, guys. I really hope that you enjoy it because it's really good. I'm impressed that I made a car in 1995 with these specs and this good. As always, my brakes will never fade. Good acceleration, good top speed, good lightweight, good weight to the car. And let's see, the weight distribution is it's heavier in front somehow, and it's practical, somehow economical, and it's good and it's cheap. Can you imagine go to the dealer and buy a car with 240 horsepower, turbocharged inline 4 engine with all-wheel drive, manual, LSD, diffs front and back, electronic fuel injection, turbocharged, what else? Good cassette player, comfy, sporty, with only $16,000 or maybe $17,000. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you enjoy it, please hit that like button because it will mean so much to me to see you guys that like the video. And of course, if you are new to the channel and if you like my videos, just press that subscribe button.